There is a question that sits quietly at the foundation of our tradition, a question almost too obvious to notice. Is this a religion of a book or a religion of revelation? Because before we speak of scriptures or scrolls or sacred writings, we have to remember how the story actually begins. Abraham did not open a book to find God. He heard a call. He stepped out of his world, trusting a voice he could not see. His son, Isaac, heard it again. Jacob wrestled with that same presence in the night. They did not follow ink on a page. They followed revelation. Long before there was a book, there was a voice.
If you've ever wondered where Christianity really
Prophets
began,
heard before they
Rome,
wrote.
before the creeds,
Every prophet of
even
the
before
Hebrew
the Gospels,
tradition stands
go
in
to
that same
Christianity.
stream. Isaiah didn't study a manuscript before seeing the Lord high and lifted up. Jeremiah wasn't quoting a text when fire burned in his bones. Ezekiel wasn't following a manual when wheels of fire appeared beside the river. They heard, and because they heard, they wrote. Imagine the
Sign up
people
for
who
free
had
and get
memorized
notifications,
Isaiah
sneak
encountering
previews,
Ezekiel for
and
the
early
first
chapter
time.
access.
A priest in exile, describing living creatures with 4 faces and a storm throne of sapphire. Can you hear their skepticism? Who authorized your vision? Where is this written? This is the tension that runs through the entire Hebrew story. The book bears witness to revelation, but revelation is never contained by the book. And this is why Paul keeps returning to Abraham. Not because Abraham proved anything through doctrine or law, but because Abraham trusted the God who speaks. To Paul, faith isn't a belief system. Faith is a willingness to respond to revelation when there is nothing but God's voice to stand on. Paul doesn't preach a book about Christ. He preaches a revelation of Christ, the same living, unveiling presence the prophets described. But somewhere along the line, the tradition shifted. The book became the boundary. Revelation became the threat. It was, and always has been, a religion of a God who speaks. The only question left is this: do we still believe he does? Go to ChristianityBeforeJesus.com and sign up for notifications on the book release and more.